minutes to see if I get anybody else in here. So thanks for joining me this afternoon. I know I'm a little bit earlier than normal, but what am I gonna do? Thank you. Oh my gosh, what a day, what a week, what a year, to tell you the truth. It's just like been one thing after another. Craziness, crazy this entire year, if I need to reflect, which I kind of do. This whole year has just been nuts. Thanks, I wonder where I got it. It's all wet because I was washing dishes. Thanks for being here. This whole year has just been absolutely nuts. And I'm a little stressed out. And it looks as if my summer is not going to be any better, so not too happy about that. But I'll tell you what I got going on. I'll probably be doing a lot more YouTube over the summer. So my mother-in-law is sick. And so she is having a surgery. And so I will be taking care of her for a couple weeks. So she'll be staying with me. And then this kind of limits us as far as who can watch Fred over the summer. So my husband and I won't get a lot of time together. I am at the end of this month, or not end of this month, end of this summer, August, I'm getting surgery. For those that have been watching or whatever, I do not have cancer. So that is a good thing. They tested to make sure, they did a biopsy, and I do not have cancer. I know I posted it on Facebook, but I know a lot of people don't follow Facebook or are not on there or whatever. So I don't have that, but I still have to have a surgery. And what else could happen? Oh, yeah. So this is a positive thing. It's not a bad thing or anything, but my stepdaughter, who is going to be 22 years old, or is 22 years old. She is 22. She graduated from university with a bachelor's in art history and a bachelor's in anthropology. And so she will be, she double majored and got a bachelor's in both. She wants to go back for her doctorate, but she can't find a school that will take her right now and stuff like that. But anyway, she is moving to Alaska. And she is moving to Alaska by September. And it was either that or she found something in her field, or she was going to go back to school for her doctorate or master's degree or something. And she will be working with indigenous people in Alaska. I don't really know all the details of it. I just know that she's going to be working with indigenous people, and it has to do with her field of study. So I don't know if it's anthropology or art history. I don't really know, but she'll be doing that. And so we are going to be throwing her a goodbye party. So that'll be coming up. I'm doing it in July because in August I have to have my surgery. So it's just going to be super complicated if I do anything in August. So what else, guys? I don't know. Hello. Thank you for coming in. I'm just exhausted today. Like, I just am mentally and physically exhausted. I'm ready for summer, but I'm not ready for summer because I have no one to watch my son, to give me a break. And it's stressing me out thinking about it. because sometimes I need a break. Is it bad to say that? Sometimes I think it's bad to say that. But I do. Sometimes I need a break from watching my son. Like, it's crazy. And I'm like trying to not be completely stressed out, but I am. Okay, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So yesterday I was talking about, I was talking to one of the teachers about they have like a garden over here. And I was talking to him. I'm like, so what do you have planted over there? Like, what's going on with it? And he's like, oh, we have a lot of native plant species. And I'm like, okay, so you started a native plant garden. All right, cool. I go over there and look. There's nothing native about that. And he's like, oh yeah. I'm like, I love to garden. And I'm like, and he's like, oh, you can go over there and pick weeds and whatnot. So I go and look. The entire thing needs weed whacked. Like, the entire thing. It needs revamped and weed whacked. I'm not going to do that. Like, you couldn't pay me enough to do that. And he's like, it's all thistle and whatever. I mean, it's just a mess. And then they got a bench over there to sit in that crap. All it is like a haven for ticks. Oh, so anyway, I just kept, I'm like, you got to get those kids out there and twice a week or something and get that figured out. We got 3 weeks left of school, man. You got to do something with that because that looks a mess. It's right as you walk into the school, too. It's a mess. I didn't really talk much today. I've just been in like complete deep thought because I've been thinking about everything, trying not to be in my feelings about things. But what can I do? I'm just really tired today. Like, really tired. I need a break. I don't know. So, how is your guys' day going? I have 3 people in the house. Please make sure you're giving me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. I kind of got a headache going on, too. Ugh. So, I need to do something fun. And fun for myself a little bit. But I definitely need a break. Look at my hair. It's like ridiculous. My hair is... It started to grow back in. I had a lot of issues. My hair, look at this. I'm starting to get little teeny hairs, and these little hairs are like really unruly. And they kind of just like do whatever the hell they want. I took a lot of video yesterday, so you'll be seeing probably a lot more shorts from me. I was in the garden for a little bit. I didn't spend a whole lot of time in there yesterday. It rained for like half the day, so I didn't even think I was even going to get in there. So I got in there and pulled a lot of weeds and just, looked at some stuff. I got some new developments, some things going on. And then I planted... A few days ago, I planted some sunflower seeds and some marigolds and stuff, and I immediately had issues with squirrels, or I don't know, a squirrel, I think it was, or it could have been something else, but something was definitely digging in there, and it definitely wasn't a bird, because a bird doesn't dig like that. So there was something in there eating my seeds. I'll go back in another week and I'll plant some more stuff. I did get into Grandma's garden and planted some seeds in there. I mainly did like smaller sunflowers, so I put like the short stuff and the teddy bear sunflowers in there and stuff like that. I didn't really want humongous sunflowers in that garden. I also don't want to have to clean it up if I plant like a lot of extra stuff in there. So, Yeah, so I got that. Hello, my one person. Like, where did everybody go? And they just leave. So that is what's going on in my neck of the woods. I'll just wait a few minutes longer to see if I get anybody else in here. I know this is an awkward time and it's right smack in the middle of the day, but I don't really have a whole lot of time otherwise. Oh, hi. I don't know really what's going on. Sometimes YouTube tells me it has somebody in here, and then other times it says no. So I don't know if it's just making sure that I don't know how many people I have in here. I don't know. It's weird. I don't get it. It also does not pop my lives up right after I get off the air. It downloads them and takes forever for my live to be viewable. And I've never had that issue before. So I don't really know what is going on with that. YouTube is weird. Oh, sorry. I'm just not feeling good. I feel uck. I don't know why. Maybe because it's 81 degrees out. I need to water plants when I get home. It was like 3 and 3 legs, and now it's 2 and 4 legs. Okay, so it's just not refreshing on my end. Okay, that's fine. I don't know. What else you got going on, guys? The garden is doing really good. I'm surprised, really. I am. I haven't been able to I don't have the energy anymore to go out there, and I just don't have the energy anymore. So bending over and stuff is killing my leg. So I'm trying my best this year with everything I got going on. I'm hoping when I have my surgery that things go a little bit differently for me. I'm a little better, I hope. Oh, Lord. So, what else? I know we talked about green beans yesterday. We got our green beans planted. I'm doing the Mitten Homestead Conference Friday and Saturday. Oh, that'll be fun. That will be fun. And you're just going to be demonstrating your canning, right? Oh, sorry, I'm so tired, but I just am. And then I got to run around after this and take Fred to speech therapy. My Wednesdays are usually like pretty intense, driving around and whatnot. So, oh, did you guys see, by the way, this made me extremely happy. Did you guys see that President Trump got the tariffs down in China, and they got them down to like 10%, and then we are at 30%. So I was pretty excited about that. Most of the crap that you're seeing right now is corporate greed. It's not really due to tariffs. They see what is going on, and they're using the tariffs as an excuse to raise their prices on stuff and taking advantage of people. So if your groceries haven't went down, or Amazon hasn't went down, it's mainly corporate greed, because really think about it, the tariff thing has not been implemented for that long to really affect anything. It's only been implemented for 4 months, 3 months. So if you are still seeing higher prices, don't blame the president for that. Yes, that's good news for trade. Truth. Just got home from the garden and was able to get cabbages and more onions. and the celery and watered the peas and the carrots. Oh, see, it was even on hold. I didn't know that. I didn't pay attention that much, but I'm like, a lot of it is corporate greed. People just seeing what's going on and they raise the prices anyway. And it's obnoxious. You're taking advantage of the American people, and it's so frustrating. Yeah, I don't know. I have a really weird vibe. Shipping containers were halted for a week. Yeah, that's not really going to change a whole lot. I think we're going to be okay. So, I am dying of heat. I need some AC, y'all. I was in like a really, really humid environment. Hot. So I got a lot of stuff to do. When I get home. We're getting a dumpster. We're going to be cleaning out our garage. So we're getting a dumpster. And I'm going to take advantage of that and throw away a bunch of useless crap that we don't need. But we are going to be cleaning out the garage. We haven't been in that garage. We moved in, and it's been about 7 years now, and we haven't touched a dang thing in that garage. So we need to go through it all and just get purge stuff, just get rid of stuff we have not used in 7 years. It's ridiculous. The boat stuck in the Panama Canal held stuff up longer than a week. Didn't raise prices. Exactly. It's corporate greed, for sure. It's people just wanting to make a buck because they know people are angry. They're angry. I mean, I think sometimes people are just angry to be angry. And they don't really care if it's Trump or anybody. They're just pissed off at the world. So, did you hear about the South African refugee program introduced in February? Has been active after coming to America will be. Yes, and I'm kind of super excited about that. I hope my South African friends take advantage of that and come to America because from what I was told, I don't know if this is news or not, but the South African president basically said that they should kill all the Caucasians. So I really hope that they come to America and can live here in peace and harmony. Africa is a beautiful country. There's a lot of things going on there that are just horrible. First plane arrived in Washington, and then they went to Texas. Yeah, that is exciting. That's exciting for them. I really hope that it works out and everybody is good. That's amazing. I saw pictures of them flying to American flag. So happy to get them. Fast track. Shawnee Wyatt has a lot to say about it, of course. I love that for them. Ramaphosa signed an order that allows the government to take land without paying them. All the violence on the farms. Yeah. And I haven't been in Chris White's chat in a while. I try to stay away from the news because it's just like kind of doom and gloom, and I try to stay away from it. But I did hear that about the South Africans, and I was really, really happy for them. I just really hope that, I just really, really hope that it all works out for them. Chris has been there for a while in South Africa. Yeah, he lived there for a while with the military, and he has a huge following there. So, yeah, his channel has really grown. And he's always had South African attention because mainly his channel was about South Africa. Happy Wednesday. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm just like kind of really out of it. Every once in a while, Chris will come in here, but I haven't seen him in a while, and he has been super busy, I'm sure. No, we got 3 more weeks. 3 more weeks, and I am done. Done with this place. Done. I'm not really excited about the cold front because I'm worried about my plants, but I don't think it's going to freeze, so it'll be okay. Yeah, we got 3 weeks left. I am so excited. Like, I really need it, guys. I need a break. You know, like, I went on vacation and everything, but I feel like it wasn't long enough. Like, I need a mental vacation. Like, I need to just, I don't know. But, I've just been extremely, insanely stressed out. So, yeah, I'm kind of blah today, so I apologize. I'm not really with it. Oh, you're in a tent on Friday, huh? Yeah, I would like to go camping. I just haven't. I think my son would like it, but I don't know. Something to think about. There was a list of stuff that I like kind of want to do this summer that was like not very expensive. Thank you for all the hearts, by the way, whoever is doing that. I appreciate it. There was kind of a list I wanted to do. Like, I'm kind of like, I wanted to go to Point Pleasant, West Virginia, and I wanted to go to the Fiesta place there. So I don't know if we'll ever get there this summer or what, but I kind of wanted to do those things. It's not very far. I don't know. Plus, I'm a Mothman. I like Mothman. I like the stories of Mothman, so I kind of wanted to visit Point Pleasant, West Virginia, and see their stuff that they have there. They have like a Mothman museum, and we can take. We need to go to the Bigfoot campground and I'll rent a cabin. We can take Fred. Yeah, that would be awesome. I've always wanted to do that with Fred. Like, I think he would really like it. And yes, that would be a lot of fun. I think Hocking Hills is what they have. They have like the Bigfoot thing and I've always wanted to do that. I think that would be a lot of fun. I don't know if Fred. I assume Fred would like it. I'm not sure, but that would be awesome. I would like to do that someday. I don't know. Sorry, guys. I don't know why I'm like this. I'm just like so tired. I even had a little bit of caffeine. I usually don't drink caffeine. I've been laying off on it, but I took all my vitamin D. I took that, and like, I'm just so freaking tired. Like, I didn't sleep good last night. Hocking Hills is the name of, they have a lot of things for kids too. We went there a few years ago. Yeah, I think it'd be a lot of fun. If you want to do it, Rebel, let us know. We'll plan it. We can drive down there. I think it's really going to be further away for you, but it's kind of far, I think. I don't know how far away. I think it's towards Columbus or something like that. So it's a couple-hour drive. Hello, Dave Knight. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. But yeah, so. Sorry, my back is killing me. I think I'm just in a lot of pain today. like, for some reason. I think the weather is just like turning, and it's like I'm just, my leg hurts, and I'm tired. A lot of things. Oh, a lot of things going on. What else, guys? Oh, like I said, the garden's doing really good. I have some shorts I'm going to put out. As soon as I see that my shorts are not, like, going up anymore, then I put out another one. So we can play hide and seek with Bigfoot. That'd be fun. That'd be actually a lot of fun. I don't really know a lot about that, but I think they actually have a Bigfoot museum. And I'm pretty sure they hold a Bigfoot conference there every year for everybody. I know one time when Christine was little, we went to see a speaker on Bigfoot, and we got to see some foot casting, some videos. I cannot remember who it was. He was actually a famous guy. I cannot think what his name was. But then we afterwards, after he spoke or whatever, we went into the woods with all the kids, and we got to call for Bigfoot. It was like a lot of fun. It was just something fun for kids to do, you know, something you think about when you're a kid. So I definitely want to do that with Fred. I think he'd get a kick out of it. They have a big cutouts of him around the campground and claim they have seen him in the campground. Interesting. Do you guys really, do you believe in Bigfoot? I mean, on a for real note. I think if I went in the woods and I hunted for him and I heard things in the woods, I think I would believe, but I have never heard or had an inkling of anything like that. I know there has been sightings here and there, but honestly, I don't know what to believe. Do you guys believe in Bigfoot? I don't know. I don't know what to believe. There's so many conversations and facts about Bigfoot families, certain parts of the states. Oh, for sure, for sure. Washington and Oregon are really big Bigfoot locations, as well as, I think, the Finger Lakes, New York, stuff like that. If I saw him, I'd freak, but don't disbelieve either. It's like we'll all, yeah. Well, I don't really know what to believe, you know, and sometimes I don't really know if I believe everything that's on TV either. Like, you hear, you know, there's that show Finding Bigfoot and stuff like that. I don't know if I believe all that. You know, I don't know. I don't know what to believe. I just know it's something cool for kids to do, too. Go out there and find Bigfoot. You're not hurting anybody, and you're having a good time while you're doing it. And if you get to go camping along the side looking for Bigfoot, I mean, that's just something kids love to do. So it's just a fun thing. And if he's real, he's real. But, you know, you hear things all the time, like, there's that, you know, secluded place in West Virginia that would get rocks thrown at their house, and, you know, you hear stuff all the time. So I don't know. Who knows? Too many have seen them to not believe, but I have seen proof. I haven't seen proof, not seen proof. Yeah, no, I knew what you meant. Yeah, I haven't seen the proof myself. I don't know if I trust everything that's on TV. So, speaking of which, I don't trust everything that's on TV. So I've been watching a lot of paranormal shows. I love paranormal stuff. I like ghosts. I like going to ghost locations. I love the history behind it. I've been to some of, like, the most haunted places in the United States. I've had lots of fun when I was younger and went to all these really cool places. And I never really had an interaction except for my old house that I used to live in, that yes, I had an interaction. But I'm watching this one show called the Holzlitzer Files or something like that. And I believe it to a certain extent, but there are some instances that seem like it's like really put on for television. And I don't like that. I like more facts and evidence versus really putting it on for television. I think that's why I don't watch Ghost Adventures, because they really put it on for television and you don't know if you could trust it or not. So I don't really watch that show. But it's really, really interesting. I guess seeing is believing, so you want to be able to see it in order to believe it. And that's the same how I feel about Bigfoot and all the Bigfoot shows that are on there. There's a lot of Bigfoot shows that are just like, and then they cut it up. They cut it up to make it look like they seen something when really they didn't, stuff like that. So I'm kind of skeptical, I guess you would say. Okay, one thing I do know is that there are the creatures of the night, and the creatures of the night tend to always want to be in my garden or destroy something of my garden or dig a hole in my garden or eat my chickens. That is a problem. Alrighty, guys, what time is it? 31 after? Oh my gosh, I am so tired. I'm gonna get off of here. I gotta do some stuff, but thank you guys for coming in today and showing me a little bit of love. Thanks for the hearts and the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And I'm sorry I'm such a drag, but I'm just so freaking tired. But I at least wanted to go live to let you guys know my diagnosis and that I don't have cancer and that everything is okay for right now. So I appreciate you guys. I'll go live tomorrow. I'll have more things to talk about, hopefully, and hopefully I won't be like in this. I feel like I'm in a fog. I don't know. I don't like the way I feel. Hope I'm not getting sick. But we will see you all tomorrow around the same time. And y'all have a good rest of your day. Enjoy your gardens and